as we have watched this tragedy unfold in the Mediterranean, do the migrants have any idea when they're on land what might await them when they go to the sea? I mean, is anybody telling them about all of these deaths?
Oh, they absolutely know what awaits them, and this has caused some consternation. We know of cases of migrants forced into these boats. They resist, they're bludgeoned, they're stabbed. We've even had cases where bodies have been found of someone killed because he wouldn't get on the boat, and they just throw the body onto the boat and send it out to sea. We know the traffickers are reckless, and we know that a lot of the migrants know this. That's why we don't think of it as a smuggling situation. We think of it as a trafficking situation because they're coerced. They're sometimes kidnapped. They're sometimes forced to pay money to get on a boat that they realize is unsafe. I mean, it's an enormous crap game. They're gambling with their lives, but they have no control. And the ones the thousands that have been rescued at sea, I mean, they're the lucky ones, but you know, it's absolutely tragic what's going on right now.
What do you think about the 10-point program that was announced yesterday by the European Commission for dealing with the migration crisis?
We understand that so much more needs to be done, and any step in that direction is what we welcome. I think greater resources on the high seas for rescue, more open policies to allow safe and legal migration, family reunification, humanitarian visas, resettlement quotas. There's just a long list of things that Europe can be doing, and not just Europe. The entire world should be engaged with this problem right now. So we encourage everything that comes out of these meetings and any level that they'll be discussed.
Now, one of the proposals is to do something about the traffickers, to stop the boats from leaving the shore. Is that realistic? And if so, how do you think that could play out? How would that work?
It's not unrealistic. I mean, the world came together to stop the Somali pirates in the last 5 years, when that was harassing shipping around Yemen and the Gulf of Aden. Resources can be deployed, but the problem is these boats are so small, and they're going out pretty much with a game plan to put as many dozens, sometimes hundreds of people as they can get onto these boats, and then give somebody a satellite phone and say, get out to sea and start calling. It's not a question of finding them or responding to their distress. It's a question of just how fragmented the traffic is. I mean, I don't think Europe or anyone could deploy enough boats to seal that sea. I mean, it's an enormous body of water, and I mean, that's a first response that people have. You know, tighten border security. Well, we saw what happened in the U.S. You can tighten it, and you get just the result you don't want, which is people going to more and more isolated spots, more dangerous crossing, more people dying. So the problem is not tighter security or resisting the boats themselves closer to Libya. That's just not realistic. What's realistic is finding a way to manage this migration.